Dame Isabel's in trouble because of me.
What the heck is this?
No idea. It's their little lengthy.
Oh, I told you this is part 4 of this whole like Faire Day event thing. So you have to know the story. Where the hell is
Cheat us such friend. I know, Will, but now she's going to be punished and it's all my fault. I had to come back to see if we could help.
Well, and we're not here to keep you out of trouble if we can. Now, quiet to both of you. And Mucky, keep that horse on sight. Somatic is here to start the tournament.
Welcome once again. Welcome, my lords and ladies all. Lovely to see you. Oh, look, peasant. Oh, very nice. My lords and ladies, I am Lord Maddox, Lord High Tax Collector of Nottingham and Marshal of the Field. I welcome you once more to this field of honor to witness this tournament joust, to be officiated by His Highness Prince Regent of England, George, and his also in attendance is the Honourable Sheriff of Nottingham.
Shut up and start the tournament, Maddox.
Be patient, Sheriff. Lord Maddox was just obeying the niceties of a formal introduction. It is little else than what we nobles can do. Pity. There's some on the field today seem to have forgotten what it means to be a noble. Yeah, Mother?
None of your poisonous barbs, John. You agree that Dame Isabel deserved a second chance to prove her nobility in tournament, and that's the end of it. I'll not endure any insults to my knight champion, nor cheating from yours this time either.
Mother, I don't know what you mean.
I think what Her Majesty meant was...
Shut up and start the tournament, Maddox.
Apologies, Your Highness. People of Nottingham, earlier this day, games of skill were held here on the field to show the martial prowess of Her Majesty's knights. Competing in the games were Sir Trent, the Lord of Blackpool, and Dame Isabel of Sussex. These games were somewhat sullied by the interference of the rebellious runaway stable girl known as Mucky Buckets. At the end of the games, Sir Trent was clearly the victor and had soundly trounced Dame Isabel in combat, when, following in the rebellion-inciting actions of her father, Dame Isabel inspired the murderous peasant Mucky to take up sword and attempt to do in the Knight of Blackpool. Before the sheriff and his men could apprehend the rebellious peasant, the notorious outlaw Robin Hood and his band of miscreants attacked everyone on the field and spirited the murderous youth away along with her dreadful horse. Now Sir Trent stands with his honor besmirched, and Dame Isabel stands accused of inciting rebellion. They shall settle this matter of honor with a joust. As this is a judicial affair, they shall not joust to the death. Rather, they shall compete to accumulate points throughout the tournament for rings collected, targets struck, and lances broken.
Start the tournament.
And now, my lords and ladies, I introduce you to your champions. First, riding in the colors of purple and black, I give you the crusher of rebellion, the oppressor of the oppressed, the Lord of Blackpool, Sir Trent! And his and his opponent in the colors of green and gold, I give you the daughter of a disgraced father, a knight arrested for the crime of insurrection against the crown, an honorary knight whose claim to the title is very much in doubt, Dame Isabel of Sussex. Knights, I give you leave to address one another and all those here assembled.
My lords, my ladies, I am Sir Trent, and I am the Lord of Blackpool. I will kill each and every one of you if you don't shut it. I came to this field today at the behest of Sir Marcus, the Baron of Bancroft, to keep order during this royal court's visit. And I expected baseboard insurrectionist behavior from peasant scum like I see here in front of me. I'm only just getting started. But what I did not expect was to see criminal incitement of the commoners by a so-called noble. Dame Isabel of Sussex, you are no knight. And ere this day is over, I shall defeat you upon this field, see your title taken from you, and see you sent to rot and die in the same stinking prison that held your father. And other than that, I have no strong feelings on the matter.
What can I say about insults?
Oh, Mother, it's just an understandable bit of high-spiritedness on behalf of Sir Trent. But fear not. Your champion, Dame Isabel, will get a chance to speak her piece.
Who's that?
Lords and ladies, I am Dame Isabel, Knight of Sussex. Doubtless, you have heard the tale of my father, who was imprisoned for raising his sword against Prince John's soldiers. It is true, he did, and for that act, he was sent to prison, and he died there. They say it was a crime, but I say it was an act of heroism for raising his sword against the forces of injustice. It is also true that a peasant girl raised a sword on Sir Trent today in my defense. They say that is also a crime. But I say that everyone has the right, no, the obligation to fight injustice wherever they see it. That peasant was a brave girl. She risked everything to stand for what she believed in, and now she is an outlaw. I can do no less. I will take up lands and joust against Prince John's anointed champion. But if I fall, I will end my days in prison as my father before me. And if I die there, I will still be a knight.
If you die there, you will be a corpse and nothing more.
So be it! Let this joust begin!
Sure, yes.
As I previously did state to you one and all, this is a judicious affair, and therefore they shall not joust to the death. Rather, so that she may have one final opportunity to show her nobility, she shall wager in points for targets struck, rings accumulated, and lances broken. In this her hopefully final opportunity to show anything other than the base-born she is. If the knights are prepared, we shall begin with their first challenge, the quintain, a training device used by all squires wishing to become a knight. The object, to strike the small target upon the shield and ride swiftly past before the flail can strike them in the back.
Huh?
I give the honor of the first pass to Sir Trent. Dame Isabel, at your leisure.
This way.
Is well. The competitors currently, albeit not for long, stand tied. Shall we another pass, Sir Trent, or may we move on?
I say we move on to the rings that we may test the list and get to the real event.
Indeed, my lord. The next competition shall be rings within the list. It allows the knights to show their skill with lance within the list by capturing a ring from the hand of their very brave squire. We shall begin with a single ring in the list, and at your leisure, Sir Trent, you may have first pass.
More balloon.
I call for 2 rings upon the field.
All right, let's hear it for the purple and black.
Indeed, a lucky event for Dame Isabel. Let us move on. I would see the knights compete at crest and baton. These knights shall don helm with golden crests above. The goal being to use the wooden sword they carry, or baton, to destroy the crest of their opponent's helm while simultaneously defending their own. The first crown to be utterly destroyed, or the most successfully destroyed, within 3 minutes is declared victor.
That's what I thought.
When these knights are prepared, they may lay on!
Take your strength!
What you like?
No, this is good. It's choreographed. They're not even worried about striking very hard.
I know.
I call the victor of crest and baton, Sir Trent of
His prince.
My lords, my ladies, that is what victory looks like! Isabel and Sussex, at this time, I give you your only opportunity to yield this field before I break you upon it.
You're dreaming, Sir Trent.
Huzzah! It well. Then let no more words be spoken. Let us move on to the joust. These knights shall prepare themselves by donning helm, shield, and lance. A point shall be accounted to each knight for a shield strike, shattered lance, or in the event of an unhorsing. They shall make 5 passes, at the end of which time the knight with the greater points shall be declared the victor.
The horses are going to run faster the louder you yell. Okay? It's true. They get into it.
For those who would question their ease and ability in this task, I entreat you to attempt the same. mighty smash from the Lord of Blackpool!
She rolled her shield back, Trent.
They stand tied at 2 passes. Cheer your champion! Sir Trent leads by a point. Cheer your favorite Knights, gentles! Passes, I give you the victor of the Joust, Sir Trent of
Blackpool! How's that, Chase?
Sir Trent, the Lord of Blackpool! Ridiculous horse off my field!
Edgar,
lady,
take this one.
Well, this is turning out to be the perfect festival day. Robin Hood's men and the girl all set to die.
He's got swords, don't make a run for it.
And to top it all off nicely, my mother's champion, Dame Isabel of Sussex, guilty of inciting a peasant revolt. Dame Isabel, where is she? I was wrong to give you a second chance to prove your nobility. You have squandered my leniency with an act of criminal rebellion against the crown. I hereby sentence you
Just
to...
a moment. You cannot sentence her to anything.
How dare you interrupt me, Hodge?
Dame Isabel is still technically a knight, and therefore there can only be one kind of trial eligible for her.
You are correct, Hodge.
I know.
Dame Isabel must be granted the right of trial by combat. She must die, or prove her life is worth living by the strength of her sword. She is innocent!
Sheriff, what do you think?
Against Sir Trent, to the death. Is there really any question, Your Highness?
Well said. Festival goers, we have something amusing for you. This afternoon, the seditious knight Dame Isabel will face my champion, Sir Trent of Blackpool, to answer the question of her knighthood once and for all in a joust to the death!
Clear the field. My lords and ladies, return to the field to witness the final dire spectacle. Will Sir Trent be victorious? Or shall